Welcome back. You're watching CHA Today. I'm your host, Jennifer Gallman. HUD and the National Lung, Blood, and Heart Institute have created an 11-week program named With Every Heartbeat is Life. The program has been put together to help housing authority families across the U.S. combat heart disease. Here to tell us more are some women who've recently completed the course. Tawanna, Teresa, Donetta, welcome to the show.
Hi, how are you?
With Every Heartbeat is Life. Tell us a little bit first about how you heard about this program.
Well, I'm actually, at the time, was a participant of Charlotte Housing Authority's Family Self-Sufficiency Program. So by being a part of that program, I talked with Ms. Evans, and she gave me a call and asked if I would be interested, because at the time I was a full-time college student and not working, if I would be interested in something called Train the Trainer. She didn't know a lot about what it was about, but that she needed some people to go to Durham, North Carolina to be trained.
Now, Teresa, you were part of the Train the Trainer program also?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Tell us a little bit about what you learned when you were up in Durham.
Well, we learned about heart disease and about healthy living and how making the choices that we were making with our eating and not exercising, how it was affecting us. And they gave us some statistics about what was going on in the Black communities. And so it was just very informational, very, again, information about, how to implement healthier lifestyle habits. So that's what we learned up in there.
Now, Tawanna, what was the purpose of the Train the Trainer program? Why were you two sent to Durham?
Well, the purpose of the program was to choose people, to choose people that were already a part of Charlotte Housing Authority, because they felt that would be more effective for us to be able to, train other participants that are also a part of the authority, of Charlotte Housing Authority.
So this is an 11-week program, and you two went to Durham to learn everything, crash course, so that you could teach others.
That's correct.
Yes, other
Right.
residents.
Donetta,
Yes,
you were one of the people who attended the class.
absolutely.
How did you hear about it?
My caseworker, Melissa, told me about it.
Were you excited to go?
Absolutely.
Tell me a little bit about some of the things you've learned.
I learned, like they said, about heart disease, which I have a family history of that, and I passed the information on to my family, which was very helpful, that made my mom want to make some lifestyle changes.
That's good. That's the purpose of the program.
That's correct.
Education and passing it along. I mean, this is the #1 killer in America. I didn't realize that. This is a big deal. This is affecting everyone, especially middle-aged individuals.
Yes.
Teresa, tell us about some of the risk factors for heart disease.
Some of the risk factors are inactivity, no exercising or moving around, smoking, high blood pressure. Those are some of the risk factors for heart disease and stroke.
Tawanna, can you tell us some of the things that were taught to help people live a healthier lifestyle, to lower their chances of getting heart disease?
Yes, ma'am. Some of the things that I learned was the amount of sugar that's in Kool-Aid. Everybody loves Kool-Aid. And, once they gave us the example of the amount of sugar in Kool-Aid, it was a lot of sugar in Kool-Aid. Looking at the fat that's in fried chicken, those different things. Seeing how many tablespoons of fat is in a thigh, in a piece of dark meat chicken. So those were things that brought awareness to me, watching and reading the calories, reading your food labels in the grocery stores.
What were some of the recommendations? Was there a certain amount of sugar that they recommended that you stay under? I have a family member who's always looking at the sugar saying, oh, it's more than 8 grams, you can't have that. And I find it hard sometimes to find some foods that are lower in sugar.
Yes, well, one of the things they made us aware of is that when you're reading your food labels, you are looking at the numbers. And so they was encouraging that you stay in 1 digits was okay, like 9 grams. But when you start hitting 2 digits, 10 and 11, it's starting to peak at a very high level. So in the education, so now when you go shopping, you're looking for one-digit numbers. And then, you know, you can make a choice after that. So it's about getting the information and then being able to make an intelligent choice based on the fact that you have some information. But, you know, it was encouraged that you stay at the single digits.
I like that because sometimes it's difficult. 8, 9, 12, fat, carbs, but keep it simple. Stay in the single digits.
Yeah, that'll help.
Can't go wrong there.
That'll help.
I like that. Thanks.
Okay. Well,
Donetta, tell me about some things maybe that you've learned or some lifestyle changes that you've made since you've attended the program.
Well, I've started to exercise more because they were talking about inactivity. Also have started reading labels, and my 9-year-old, well, he's now 10, is now reading labels as well. So it was like a family affair for us. And it was very interesting when they used the visuals in class. The visuals were very shocking and a wake-up call. Like Tawanna said, how much fat is in certain things, the sugars, and when Miss Teresa showed how much, you know, bad things were in cigarettes. It's like, oh, honey, you need to stop smoking. That's killing you.
Yes.
And the amount of salt in like ramen noodles is just shocking.
Wow. So basically, would you recommend this program to others? Would you encourage others to just take a little time out of your life, learn some of these basic steps?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
you know,
Tell me, will you be doing another course? Will you be training again? Or are you done for now? If they asked you, would you do it again?
Well, we actually started a class on yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Started
we
news.
started
So you're
Yes.
doing it again. Are you
Yes.
helping out?
I'm helping out in another perspective. I'm doing the child care for right now.
Oh, that's great. That, you know, sometimes individuals don't think about that, but a lot of times what holds someone back from maybe attending a course, especially one as important and informative as this, might be having adequate child care. So you're playing an important role.
Yes.
That's great.
Yes.
I just want to thank all of you for coming on the show today. I've really learned a lot about the symptoms and signs of heart disease, and I'm hoping to take what I've learned out into the community and educate a few others, just like you've done.
for sure.
And we look forward to hearing many more positive results about some additional individuals that you will be informing over the next course.
Yes.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so
Thank
much
you.
for having us.
Thank
It's been a
you.
pleasure.
To learn more about With Every Heartbeat is Life program, please contact CHA's Client Services Department at 704-336-6088 or 704-336-5619. Up next, find out how the Housing Authority and community partners are helping Section 8 participants move forward. Back in a moment.